They're moving.
Oh, it's because they wanted to get the Volks involved and not the wagons.
No, moving per hectare makes no sense, so I'm guessing that's supposed to be mowing.
Unless we're on Titanic plates, and then, yeah. We are moving.
Alright, I send a DJ an invoice.
How'd that work? Explain.
Well, it's you make a new invoice, you choose the farm to which you want to send the invoice, and then I pressed the bales, I pressed 9 bales, so I added 9 bales pressed, I wrapped 9 bales, so I added that, I delivered bales, 9 pieces, so I added that, and I mowed, and then I selected the fields that I mowed, and added those too.
How much did that come to?
He owes me $2,788.
I just had a feeling that it might be cheaper than doing it that way than using hired workers, but I wonder if it is. I doubt it, though.
You forgot one critical part there, Smudo.
Which is?
Tacking on a couple of zeros for good measure.
I think it automatically does it.
If I'm gonna use the feature, I'm gonna use the feature.
Oh.
But I'm gonna be real nice and send his tractor home.
There we go. Delivery fee as well, included in the cost. And now we know how it works. Though I think that's expensive though, $2,000 for that. How much is he getting for the fields? He's probably only getting $2,000 for the fields.
No. He made around 9 for one, almost 10 for the other, plus another 2, 3 for overhang.
Oh well, there we go. It's not. It's
basically the money he made in overhang he pays me, almost.
That's not bad actually. It's a nice little feature. Good little mod.
I'd say so. Your combine is done with the harvesting?
Oh, yeah.
Still standing here.
Yeah, no, because I haven't got my next contract yet until I've delivered it. I actually wonder where it goes. I could probably deliver it with the harvester. Yeah, I think I've done that before. I might do that. Because by the time my tractor gets back to the farm and then swap it around for the tipper, I could probably just drive over there myself and finish this contract and find another one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I looking for traffic? I know the traffic's off. But here's me thinking I'm on the road, but the back camera shows that I'm still on the field. Why can't they have a real camera going there? It's not hard to do.
limitations.
Oh, no, because console games is console games that do that.
Oh, I'm trying to think which game it was. There was one where it's like some sort of driving a racing game. The visuals were reasonable for their age, but the rear view mirror was practically just like a smudge of pixels. Just couldn't make anything out. And I was like, well, what's the point of even putting it there?
You mean like the farming sim ones were until this version?
Yeah, I could have sworn the mirrors. No, I had to get the mirror adjustment mod to get the angles right, but I'm pretty sure 17 they went. Oh, sorry, 19 they weren't too bad.
Must have been my graphics in, because I was pretty sure it was just a blank sort of silvery texture on it, and I couldn't see anything behind me. But I'm just looking at these ones on the harvester now, and it's absolutely clear. The actual mirrors at work.
Pretty sure, because I could have sworn at one point when I was playing around with my fake VR, it was instead of turning my head away around, I wound up just starting to use the mirrors.
Sorry about the sound coming through, ladies and gentlemen. There was a plane going over. I didn't actually hear it. I just noticed that I wasn't talking, but my mic levels were going up and down. Well, what the heck is that? Mind you, I suppose it was lucky yesterday because we had all the old World War II planes go past the Anzac Day. Because we've got the airport, well, like an old Air Force airport down the road. About half an hour away or something. Oh, hang on. I'm sure I've done this before. Please don't be a wasted trip. Come on.
Just get the angle right.
Oh no, don't stop. There we go. It works if I keep my foot on the accelerator while I'm in reverse.
Sure it's not the auger paw angle, like you can't angle it down.
I don't know, can you? It's coming out though. What is it? No. No, it's not. I'm sure I've done it with this one before.
Yeah, I was say detach your header and come at it sideways, like with your cab facing the fence.
No, I've got it. Didn't need to detach. It's all under control. Badly, but nevertheless control of some sort. Right, so that's both of those contracts finished. What have we got here? 6 grand, 4 grand. We've got nothing left in contracts. Well, interesting. I hope that mod's not broken.
Which one?
The contract mod.
That would suck.
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think there would be an update. The update would have anything to do with the contracts.
Well, once you finish field 30, the cultivating job for that one should show up soonish afterwards.
I have. I clicked it on both of them.
Yeah, it takes a few in-game hours, so.
I thought it was 15 in-game minutes.
Yeah, no, but the new contract after you finish one doesn't show up right away.
Why do I like this colour scheme?
What's you weird? I don't know.
I just do. I just like it. I like the contrast between the two colours. I like the orange. I really do like that orange colour. I wouldn't have thought the purple and that would have worked together, but it somehow does.
Chocolate going by. Violet crumble, that's what I'm looking for. Or crunchy.
No, it reminds me of, well no, actually that's a lot darker orange. I was going to say orange ice cream, but no.
Yeah, there's only really 3 ice cream flavours I enjoy. Cookies and cream, mint and vanilla. Oh, chocolate. Yeah, excuse me whilst I just diagram.
Jeez, there's not much ice cream I don't like, mate. My favourite is peach. There's orange chocolate chip is also one of my favourites, but just because I like the taste of orange ice cream. But you can no longer, and we haven't for years, been able to get just plain orange ice cream.
I never had peach or orange, I think.
Chocolate clear, that's another one I like. Oh, well, they're all over the place, mate. They're made by Tip Top.
Yeah, I also like the Baskin Robbins and their 33 and the Ben and Jerry's. So they do a bunch of other flavours, but I can't say I've sat down and tried it.
No, we've got heaps, mate. There's dairy just up the road from me, and which is like a corner store, I suppose. For you guys in America or anyone like that, I don't know what you call them, but we call them a dairy. And they sell the ice cream there. Well, all of them sell ice cream though, but this one's got all the different, there's a multitude of flavours. And you can go in and you can get like a single scoop or a double scoop where you can get 2 different flavours in the one, or a triple scoop, 3 different flavours. One skip of one flavour, one skip another flavour, one skip another flavour, all in a cone. One flavour I don't like is chocolate.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the chocolate. Vanilla, French vanilla, I love French vanilla and vanilla. Yeah, not a fan of good gumdrops.
What made me laugh was years back I sent it to the Milo to an American friend. And they were lamenting about the fact they didn't have any milk to make a drink out of it. I said, sprinkle it on some ice cream. What? I said, no, really, do it.
Hokey Pokey's another one I love. Good old-fashioned Hokey Pokey.
Isn't that a dance?
It's also an ice cream though. It's vanilla ice cream with small chunks of, what is it? It's sort of like butterscotch, I suppose, but hard.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's crunchy. The bits are crunchy, and it's like a caramel flavour or a butterscotch flavour, something like that.
I just had a really weird deja vu. I had a JJ driving past me in a combine, and now just a few minutes later I have a JJ driving past me in a tractor. That is
What?
confusing.
It's not deja vu because I would have driven past in a half a star, but it was twice. See, if you hadn't mentioned what I was driving and just said Jojo passed me twice, could have got away with it.
According to the Googles, Cranky Cookie is a flavour of ice cream in New Zealand, consisting of plain vanilla white ice cream with small solid lumps of honeycomb toffee. Cranky Cookie is a New Zealand term for honeycomb toffee.
There you go. And I'm not a fan of honey.
I don't like honey either. I think it's a scam.
But, hokey pokey. Yummy, yummy.
No, honey. Honey, the browser app.
Browser extension. I don't shop online enough for it to be worth it. As for the bee vomit condiment, absolutely love it.
I can't stand the taste of it. Don't know what it is, it's just disgusting. People say it's sweet. I don't find it sweet at all. I find it bitter.
JJ's a feline confirmed.
Was that ever in doubt?
Trying to say I'm catty. My mum's cat's weird though. You know how cats don't like water?
You get the occasional one that just absolutely loves baths and it's just sweet.
Oh, every time I turn the kitchen sink on, it jump up on the bench and just looks at it. Going down the drain, looks at it, and then jumps in. So affectionate, that cat, eh? It just won't leave you alone. You don't pet it, it'll start clawing your legs off. And I'm not a big cat person, but when a cat sort of acts like a dog, I like dogs. Dogs give the impression that, you know, they love you. You feel loved with a dog. Cats, you just feel like you're being used. You just see ends to a means to an end, or whatever it is.
Well, yeah, the main difference between cats and dogs, the dog thinks...
One's a cat, one's a dog.
They pet me, they take care of me, they must be gods. The cat thinks they feed me, they pet me, they take care of me, I must be a god.
I like that.
It's the fault of the Egyptians because they worship cats as deities. Cats haven't
Got used to it. No, but this cat, I've had a couple of cats like that just act like dogs. That, you know, they don't go. Even when you're cool, the cat comes with you like a dog, you know.
I suppose the standard tactic of rattling a tin or a bag.
It's really funny. The cat only does it to me. The tapping of my nose. I'm just asleep, and then you feel this soft paw just tapping my nose to wake me up.
I had that with our dog. My mom grew weirdly jealous of that. Every time I was to visit, the dog would go nuts. Like he would not do with any other member of the family.
See, I get the opposite thing. My sister has a Maltese cross Shih Tzu, and the poor thing, it takes it a minute to calm down, but basically anytime I walk to the front door, it just starts yapping away. So you're like, yeah, it's just me, calm down. And then it starts having a hyperventilation / asthma attack. The poor thing was a bit of a not the healthiest specimen. Like wall-eyed and sweet dog, but it's just every time it meets me the first time, it's like, yep. I was like, okay, dog, calm down before you kill yourself.
Yeah, well, my mum's dog's, you know, I think came from an abused home. Because you can't feed the dog, it won't take anything off out of your hand, and I'm the only one that can do that. Hey Panda, how are you, buddy? Good morning, sir. Getting ready for work, are you?
I was streaming 9 hours ago. Was it today or yesterday?
Actually, I had a, if I remember, I had a link in for you. In Panda. I command you to post his link to his Twitch.
Exclamation point Falcon, because the Maltese Falcon, you know?
I would have gone with exclamation point educate me.
I would have gone with the exclamation point almost extinct.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that or kung fu.
Yeah, Kung Fu.
Oh, that's even better.
I might do that, exclamation mark Kung Fu.
So if he's nibbling on some bamboo, will that make him, oh my god, yes, I had the joke.
Do them all.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say, Kung Fu Manchu.
Just give me a sound when I'm getting to the end of the field and this thing now. I thought I somehow put the CB radio mod on.
Oh, is it doing that?
Yeah.
Come to think about it, that's one thing I won't miss from my job, but I leave it. People who don't know how to use it two-way. So many of them will start talking the moment they hit the key. It's like, no, you've got to give it a second for it to initialize the channel. So you end up missing half the conversation. And then, obviously nobody, well, not everybody knows anything about the phonetic alphabet, so sometimes they're like, oh, it's M for, I don't know, milk. Except one staff member, they got a perfect handle on the phonetic alphabet, so it's always funny that everyone else is struggling trying to spell out product names. This person's just like, yeah, just looking for a whiskey tango.
I always do, because I'm a bastard like this. When I'm doing that, someone goes, oh, what was the name or something like that, and then you go name and they go, oh, okay, is that C for Charlie? And I say if the name's, just for argument's sake, Charlie, I'll go, no, it's C for Charlie. If you get that, you don't have the rest of it, you need the rest of it. Because if they can hear you say C for, you know, cat, or whatever it is, C for whatever, then why bother? Spell it out for me, please. I just did.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, technically in my case, it's necessary because A, I've got a stupid spelling of my real name, and B, a couple of letters can be mixed up with other letters.
Yeah, well, my last name's a weird way of spelling. I've got no vowels in my last name. Figure that out. Yeah.
With you Aussies, I would have expected a different code word for C. Then again, that's just me.
Yeah, we're still on the Creek Panda because I haven't streamed for 3 weeks, so it's slow going. So Smedo needs to hurry up even more so we can move on to the next map.
You know what? Bite me, dude. Now I'm gonna take my time just because I can.
Might as well just declare him the winner now. So we can. I think once we're up and running, got our farms and everything else like that, it'll start moving a lot quicker, hopefully. Well, obviously it will, because once you start buying farms and all that kind of stuff, you got fields and that, then you got more income coming in, and less fields to buy. So it was pretty much an obvious statement, wasn't it?
Well, and less contracts to do as well, which means we would be skipping way more months.
Well, yeah, but we might be all busy on our own fields and that, which will be interesting.
Yeah, but we will probably do all those in one go on one or two in-game days.
Yeah.
Instead, stretched over a few months.
Yeah, good point. I'm actually looking forward to the next map. I have been ever since I found it. So hopefully it won't disappoint. It's a 4x one as well, so with lots and lots of fields.
It's gonna take forever to earn the money to actually buy stuff.
I've got to make sure the contracts and all that work. You're home now. That's alright. Smedo finished your contract so we can get the contracts, the grass up and running again. He did it all for you. So you can thank him, but I wouldn't bother at the moment till you get in and realise he invoiced you for it and how much that was. Actually, you can thank him because he was going to do it all for free until me and Patrio told him to invoice you. I use the invoice thing. That's what it's there for, the invoice mob. $2,000.
2.5.
I was expecting them just to use the hired workers, and it'd probably end up being cheaper. So when we finish this map, Panda, when we get to the end of all the fields and all that, so we know who's won. And we go on the other map to start the competition up again. Oh, Tuesdays. Well, lucky for you, next week it's probably going to be Sunday. The streams are going to be switching to Saturday, Sundays. And if it wasn't, next week would be Monday. Mind you, the week after that, but no, because Patrio's got a new job starting. We might be doing it this week or the week after, we'll see. But it will be moving, the trucking sims will be moving to a Thursday, Friday, and the farming sims will be on the Saturday, Sunday. And for you guys in America, that will be the trucking sims on a Wednesday, Thursday, and the farming sim on a Friday, Saturday. Yeah, mate. Well, I was house sitting, and the place I was at, the router is old and it just disconnects from the internet every now and then. So I wasn't going to risk streaming. I could have got through the whole stream without anything happen, but then on the other hand, I could have been like every half an hour my stream getting disconnected. So.
So it depends on how many gigs you got on your mobile.
Well, no, because my mobile, that's when my internet went down as well. I had a day that my internet went down. That was me waking up to find that my internet wasn't working, ringing up my provider saying the internet's not working, and they go, well, let's have a look, we'll ping your router. Oh, yeah, something's wrong there, what lights are on? And then I looked at my wall fibre box and then noticed that the cable for the fibre was missing from it. It disappeared. I went under the house to have a look because it comes in under the house through the floor, the cable into the fibre box, and yeah, couldn't see it. Turned out that the painters had grabbed something from out under the house, a piece of wood, and obviously pulled it out of the box, but the guys that originally didn't do a proper job. It wasn't attached properly in the box as well because the cable would fall out a little bit and the wires would be exposed and I'd push it back in. But they also didn't attach it to anything under the house. It was just laying on the ground, and it got stray cats all around the place and stuff like that, because we used to have a neighbour that used to feed stray cats, and they still turn up looking for feed even though she's gone. And they would fight and stuff like that, and they hear it under my house. And yeah, so I wasn't too happy, but they sent someone around and he put the cable into some PVC piping, and then it came inside and actually attached the cable to the wall and put it in properly, and my internet sort of worked. Funny thing was, after he did that, my computer ran a bit better, my graphics are a bit better, so I don't know what the heck that was about, but it was definitely a huge improvement. Performance as well. But yeah, I woke up to that, and that took 2 days, which I think actually that was one of the days that we were supposed to stream, wasn't it? The farming sim as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but my problem with me mobile data, because of that, they gave me 100 gigs of data. When your internet goes down, because it's with my mobile phone provider as well, they give you 100 free gigs of data for your phone, which would be really good on 4G. So it would have been okay, sort of, I think, to do that. But ever since that big earthquake we had, and I've mentioned it to them, my connection here is really bad on 4G. To the point that my upload speed was only 1 megabit, and my download speed 6 megabits. On the phone, so that's why I couldn't use the phone. I was on the internet because I was tethered to the phone, but yeah, there was no way. You know,
what one of my friends did. He had I think he had a 10 gig limit on his phone at the time, but he was like waiting a couple of days for his internet to be hooked up at his new house. He was like, I'll just tether it because he's only going to play a short game with a mate. So tethered his phone, played the game for a few hours, went to go to bed for the night. Woke up the next morning and forgot he had a download program running, which was also uploading, in which case counted towards the download limit.
You told him.
So, yeah, those Linux ISOs, man. Yeah, so he wound up racking up like a $2,000 bill. Whoops.
Oh, no. See, if I'd run out of the 100 gig, I'd just ring back up and they would give me another 100. It lasts for 8 days, but if you go through it, they give you another one. They're really good. Which is fair enough because my internet plan's unlimited anyway.
Yeah, mine's a bit weird. Same sort of idea. My phone and my